Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in to mattsteinway.com. Here I am with Jimmy.
Morning, mate.
How are you, bud?
Very well.
Well, I've had some requests to do an update with you. We've got the guy cleaning the windows just over there. What was your name, mate?
Dave.
Dave. Hey, Dave.
Yeah,
hope you don't mind me listening. Hope you don't mind listening to the Jimmy interview.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So, what's been happening in your world, mate?
What's been happening?
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, probably lots of girls. Going,
Yeah.
where's Jimmy? What's he doing?
So I guess over the last little bit, it's I don't know. It's been difficult, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's been hard. We've been pumping out a few sales and things like that. We've got an auction at the moment.
Yeah.
Which was so funny. We've had like 70 groups through.
Yeah.
And we've probably got about 3 interested buyers.
Okay. Well, it's better than none.
Exactly. Could be worse.
Yeah, that's right.
But so we'll see how
let's talk about this. It's been a bit difficult recently, or whatever.
Yeah, like just I don't know, like getting listings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously
But there have been some coming up in your area.
there has been.
Yep.
Yep.
So is it just they don't want to list with you, or is it just you haven't been there, or is it what? Have you been prospecting?
Probably a little bit of everything. With the ones that we have been to and lost, it's been basically a missed on price.
Right.
So the other agents sort of saying it's worth this much.
Yeah.
And then we're sort of finding that it sits there for 2 months or whatever, and they might sell it like 9 weeks down the track or something like that.
Right.
Whereas we sort of say, look, it's probably worth around here. That might not be out of the question.
Yep.
Let's employ the correct strategy in place to do this. Then the next agent comes in, gives their spill, and before you know it, it's popped up on the web, or you ring them, see how things are travelling or whatever. And
All right. Well, let's talk about that quickly. So that happens.
Yep.
I mean, you guys are just trying to position it right from day one.
Yep.
Have you been? What's the relationship like with the people that you've been to see?
Mixture. Some have been like warmish sort of pipelines.
Yeah.
So where
But when you say warmish, like
not
I'm
like
talking
long ones?
like long ones that you've been nurturing, or have they been like
not
they've
real
got some
long ones.
deals from you over time?
Probably some more of that.
Can you not rub my leg?
Sorry, I wasn't rubbing your leg.
Rubbing my leg.
He wants me to rub his leg.
Yeah. So let's look at the people. So did you have a good relationship with them?
Not all of them, no. So a lot of them have just been some call-ins and things from deals and things that we've been sending out, or have prospected them and been sending them letters, but not super warm.
Okay, so they called you and 2 or 3 other agents as well.
Yeah.
And it's when you go there, it's like you've got to get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
For them to.
It's like you're just talking to them for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, they're hard to win.
Yep.
They're hard to win. In your mind, you might have thought, we've dropped DLs and we've done some letters. We're the Wombrel specialists, and this is someone else on price.
Yeah.
And like I get that. Like I missed a past client the other day. Like a past client of mine that I'd sold for before, he listed with somebody else. So I totally get that. But how are we going to improve that? Because you can sort of walk around the office going, it's hard out there, it's difficult, there's no listings. There's blooming lots of listings. There's lots of stuff going on out there. Is there not?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah, there's lots.
Yep.
So the question is, how do we take it to a place that you want to go?
It's I think probably more than anything, like database nurturing is probably more important than ever.
Yeah.
In terms of having those relationships there. So when people sort of feel comfortable with you, you're keeping them up to date over a period of time. So when you do go and see them, it's kind of like, it's a bit more sort of like today. You don't have to sort of sit there and go, okay, here's what we're going to talk about today. Da, 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 da. This is that.
Yeah.
You probably lose it more often than not, but you can sort of be a little bit more lax.
Are you being Buzz Lightyear? Yeah?
Buzz Lightyear.
Were you being Buzz Lightyear?
I was being you.
You were being Buzz Lightyear.
Hi, I'm Matt Steinway.
Universe and beyond. Yeah, you're right. But what have you guys done today? Because really, since the last video, you guys haven't progressed much.
Probably not, no.
No. You're in that sort of zone of just doing okay or just doing enough.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah, that's right. So what is it going to take to get you guys moving? What have you guys done in the last 30 days to position you further than the competition? And I have to say, brackets, you work very hard. So
I do.
You work very hard.
Maybe I'm working hard in the wrong places.
Well, maybe, because you're in here longer than just about everybody in this office. You put more hours in, you're on the phone. There's one guy in this office that's on the phone just as much as you, Nathan. What is it?
I don't know, maybe it's my dialogue with things. Maybe I'm not asking the right questions when speaking to people. So whether it's people from open homes, in terms of like generating enough leads and things as well.
Yeah. What about your self-belief?
Probably a huge part of it.
I think so too.
That's probably the main thing.
Do you see yourself as the best agent in the area?
It's funny, like I do in my mind, but then sort of probably like within myself,
Yeah.
I doubt myself like all the time.
Right. Why do you think that is? Because you're blooming a good-looking guy. And I'm not cracking on you. You're a good-looking guy. People like you. Your integrity is through the roof, probably more than anybody that I know. You've got a great work ethic. Why?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think it's always been like that. So it's been a difficult thing to change, or it is a difficult thing to change.
Yeah.
I guess because it's been there for so long.
Yeah.
You know, I get battered around probably pretty easily.
Yeah.
So if somebody says no, I probably take it to heart too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Do you think we all do that though? I just had to shut this door. It's going to
yeah, like I have no doubt that everyone does. I don't know, it just seems to affect me a bit more.
Yeah, do you think
I don't know.
everyone, like me, we all get like that?
Yeah.
So the question is, as we stand here today, is where are you going?
Where am I going?
Where are you going? What are you doing? Like, if you want to make 5 sales a month, you can't make 5 sales a month from a place of it's difficult, it's hard, I'm not good enough, this doesn't work for me, or whatever. You can't make 5 sales a month from that. And if you do, you won't sustain them.
Yeah.
But to consistently make 5 sales a month, the story you've got to have going on in your head is, I make 5 sales easy.
Yep.
There's so much business out there.
Yep.
There's lots of people buying houses. The market, it's fine in my world. You know, I prospect hard. I deserve it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's probably the thing that doesn't need to change more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. Yeah. I kind of.
So what are we going to do then?
What are we going to do?
Oh, the microphone wasn't on. Yeah. So what are we going to do there? So where are we at today? We're going to do a video a month with Jimmy.
Yeah.
All right, every month, and we're going to take you on a course of success, my friend.
Okay.
Because you're up for long service leave. Not sure if many people know this, but you're up for long service leave and you're 28 years old. All right, so that's like a bit weird.
Weird, yeah.
It is a bit weird, but it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because successful people stay the course. That's one thing I've noticed from all successful people that I know, they stay the course. So they want to be something and they just keep going until they're there, don't they?
Yeah.
So the question I want to ask you first, do you want to be a successful agent?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Bit of a pause there. Yeah, you do?
Yeah, I do.
You can be a gigolo, you can be a stripper, you can go be transgender if you want.
Yes, all Matt's long-term fantasies are coming out.
Yeah. But if you want to be a career real estate agent that's successful, you've got to make a decision and start walking in that direction. Because at the moment, I reckon your mindset is around, I'll just do enough. I want to be successful, but I don't actually know how to get there.
Well, yeah, it's that self-belief thing. And I've always had like doubt about myself. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
Over time. And
Yeah. But look at your surfing.
Yeah.
We have this conversation a lot. Your surfing is 400 times better than it was 2 years ago. 400 times better. I don't know how you measure that, but
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
it's a lot better. But you must be getting self-belief in surfing now, because you surf bigger waves, you surf far better, all that sort of stuff. But when we were surfing together, I mean, we've been surfing together how long?
What, probably 6 years?
6 years?
7 years?
Yeah, when we started surfing together back then,
Yeah.
like when I used to drag you out all the time,
Yeah.
you know, you were different. But what is it today that has made you surf better? Because you need to bring that across into your real estate business.
Probably the want and the hunger around sort of, you know, I guess, and it is the same as the real estate business. Is, you know, you have a little win, it's kind of like gives you that little energy and that little spurt to go that little bit more, or paddle back out, get that bigger wave, or, you know, push that move or that slide or whatever, you know, a little bit harder.
Yeah.
and then you get another little win.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of like getting that.
So is it lack of wins at the moment? That's because if you're driven by the wins, you will not feel great. Because real estate is not about just feeling good about the wins, it's about feeling good about your productivity is through the roof. You need to attach some feeling great around that, not see it as this big laborious task that you just got to make some calls
Yeah.
and hopefully you find somebody, because if you don't find somebody, how do you feel?
I guess you can get a bit disheartened.
And once you get in that space, it attracts more.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be great to say, if you're making 20 calls a day to your area, you've contacted 20 people. So when they call you in 3 years' time, you've made 20 calls to those people over and over again. You're becoming the agent of choice.
Yeah.
You're building that part of it. I know that's a long-term view, but in real estate, that's how you become successful at it.
Yeah.
You've got to have a long-term view about what you're doing today. Because if it's a short-term view about the wins, mate, they're few and far between sometimes.
Yeah. Why don't you change that headspace? Don't I?
I think you do.
Yeah.
So for next month's video, where would you like to see yourself for next month? Let's lock this in.
In a vastly different
We've got
headspace.
thousands of agents out there watching this, and I'm going to hold you accountable, Jimmy, because you are a phenomenal man. You're great. Boy, man, teenager.
It's getting weird.
Yeah. Well, you're great.
Yeah.
And I want you to succeed. I want you to be amazing.
Yeah.
You have one of the best areas in the business,
Yeah.
Womborough.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do here? You name it, you call it, we'll track it.
Will definitely vastly change my headspace, and see how those results go. I mean, as you say, like, I do work hard. I make the calls and things like that, and then I think, look, when I see the calls not sort of going somewhere or not getting a result from them, I see that as a non-win sort of thing, and that feels me disheartened. And then obviously I'm just attracting more of that sort of negativity or bad stuff. So certainly change my headspace every single day, and starting off the day with some, I don't know, self-affirmations or whatever it might be.
Yeah. Is there one agent doing well in the area at the moment? Is there one agent that's doing pretty well?
Not really.
Mate, you're okay. There is. Like Tim.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
like they're selling houses.
yeah.
You know, There's an agent, I can name a few of them, that they're doing okay, aren't they? They're selling multiple houses.
Yep.
So it's got nothing to do with the market.
No.
Nothing to do with the market. What's the common denominator right now in your world?
Me.
You, 100%. And as soon as your energy shifts,
Yep.
your results will shift, your world will shift. So you're going to move that energy in there
Yep.
to a place of, you deserve it, you will win, things are good, you're building it, results are coming. Results are on their way.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
If you feel that, what will happen?
They'll start to come.
They'll start to come. You just make sure you keep walking towards it.
Yep.
All right, two targets for next month.
Yep. 2 targets for next month. Okay. Well, I'd love to be able to get that auction away. 3 Edinburgh.
Sell 3 Edinburgh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Do you want me to choose them for you?
well, if you want to.
Sell 3 Edinburgh, sell 2 more. 3
Yep.
sales.
Yep.
3 sales by next month.
Yep.
How does that sound?
That's doable.
Yeah?
Yep.
You work with Tracy, so what's going to be a factor here?
Well, her listing
Her
property.
listing some property. So
Yep.
we're going to do a video with Tracy at some point too.
Yep, okay.
All right?
Yep.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Let's go.
You're a phenomenon, mate. I love you. Well, not really, but I like you a lot. You're all right.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, question of the day. I want everybody out there to ask Jimmy some questions that they want to ask him, and maybe we can tee that up for next month. And we might have at the end of every video catch up, we might have some Ask Jimmy or Q&A Jimmy.
Yep.
What is it? Ask Jimmy session. Yeah?
Q&A. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and
See you soon.
helping.
Yes.
No,
What? What are you going on there?
helping make this real estate world
A better place.
a much better place. See you later, video.